I'm so glad you've joined us today for our conversation, really what's turning out to be daily conversations with Mark Hitchcock and his book, Blood Moons Rising, a book on prophecy and the signs of the time. And we have been going deep and we've been moving through a prophetic timeline. Let's move to this area that it gets more and more conversation coming out of the Bible, and that's the mark of the beast. It's been discussed. There have been movies about it. What's this mark of the beast? How does it fit into the narrative?
Well, the Bible tells us in Revelation chapter 13, verses 16 to 18 about this mark of the beast. It's the only time the Bible really refers to it. And the word mark there in the Greek language means it like a tattoo, really, or an etching or something that's scratched into something. So it says it's going to be upon the right hand or the forehead. And it says you can't buy or sell if you don't have the mark of the beast. Now, people wonder all about this. Is it some kind of chip that's under the skin, or computer chip, or barcode? There's been all kinds of speculation. In fact, we were talking earlier about a friend of ours, Dr. Harold Wilmington.
Yeah.
He used to always say there's been a lot of sick about 666. And I always like that because the mark of the beast is 666 there in the book of Revelation. And what I think this is it says there that it's the number of a man's name. Now, some have taken 666 to be one short of 777. In other words, God is perfection with 7, and this shows that this Antichrist who says he's God is actually 666. But I think it's actually going to be the numerical value of his name. In other words, you can, like in the Greek and Hebrew language, you can take the letters of the alphabet, they have numerical value. And so you can take a person's name and actually add that up and you come up with a number. So I think his name will actually equal 666. That's how he'll be identified. So when people take that mark on their right hand or forehead, they'll actually be taking his name upon them, which pictures the idea of ownership.
Is this during the time of Antichrist, when Antichrist is
Yes.
at his prominent place in the world of leadership, and basically the execution of how economy is done will be through this mark?
That's right. It's going to be that last 3.5 years, I take it, of this coming time of 7 years of tribulation on the earth when he's going to rule the world. So not only will there be a one world government, but there will be a one world economy. And we can see how that can happen today very, very easily.
Let's come back tomorrow and talk more about the one world economy. And you're right, we can see so much of this making sense that 30, 40, 50 years ago was theory and now has become a reality. The book is Blood Moons Rising. You need to get a copy of it. And there's a phone number on the screen where you can call and get this book by Mark. It is outstanding. He is a pastor, and he has a quarter of a century of experience of teaching in a very practical, magnetic way. It draws you in. That comes through in the book. And then strong theological underpinnings as he walks you through biblical revelation and biblical timelines to talk about the signs of the time, these blood moons. It's a very intriguing read. It's available to you when you call us. Tell the operator when you call that you'd like to order Blood Moons Rising, and then would you please make the most generous gift you can to the ministry of Crossroads. This book is a way for us to help you. In exchange, we would appreciate not only your prayers, but your financial support that help us be faithful in presenting these good truths from the Word of God. I hope you'll join us next time